two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Bringing pressure. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And this is an ugly shank. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He'll hand it off. Just trucks through the defender. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Using his legs, it's Robinson. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down mark. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Our defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. He shreds the tackle.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That's caught. It's Law. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Going for a big play downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Offense operating from the pistol. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Evans. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. And the Bulldogs will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And they hand it off to the back. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Simpson. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Right, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move. He's got it for a big gain. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Throwing for his running back. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. Back to throw again. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense.
Oh, and it's blocked. It's picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's White. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake on first down. Fires this one deep middle. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Young. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. There's contact on the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 45. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runs right over the defender. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to run for the first down. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Pass rush closing in. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's looking to make a big play downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made. Room to run here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown. Tie.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They make the extra point. The trail by 15, 28-13. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on 1st down. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. And you keep it going here. Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Simpson. Looking to throw it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Handoff to the single back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And at first down, they go right back to him. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. At the 10.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? They go with a direct snap. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
To throw, it's Simpson. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the two-point conversion is good. That makes this a 7-point game.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw to the left side, and he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent? This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
Trying to find some room. It's Robinson. And that's a solid game before the defense is able to bring it down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Gain makes it second and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. First down. They're going to throw the football. And that pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Young. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's a spin move to extend the play, pick up a few extra yards. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or you have to settle for 3? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Coming up, second down and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A strong fight back. Here we go. That's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? The quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
And now the handoff. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Etienne. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. On the ground, it's Etienne. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Can he get there on the ground? Runs through the defender. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring it down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Bulldogs enter their final minute here, just looking to run the clock out. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Ball handed off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. Did a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, you can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the